30 seconds until minions spawn.
Hello Internet, my name's Kirby Mine. We are here in League of Legends, and we are going to be trying Sion middle. Why middle? Well, a buddy of mine and me were talking, and I told him I like Sion's ult for being able to go from middle to top or middle to bottom. Tried it one time last night with great effect. Also, I must apologize if my voice sounds off. I'm just getting over a summer cold. So anyways, Sion middle. How do I play him? Why do I do it? Well, I would recommend if you have an AP top or an AP bottom, kind of supporting. That wouldn't be bad. Second, I feel I use him more like a bully, kind of like I do on when I'm playing top lane. I get to CS better. Oh, I don't think I have the right. Hold on a second. Sion. Have to check that out. We don't have our right runes. We have. Oops.
Recognizing one's innate superiority can
Well,
hardly be
that's
called
gonna be
going rogue.
kind of
An
sucky.
ally has been slain.
Alright, anyways, sorry about that. I was taken by surprise with not having my right runes. Thought I had everything selected right. So anyways, Sion middle. The object is to kind of be a bully. We are going up against Yaz. Other casters especially don't have any self-healing. I like to level up the E first, and just as long as you can land that consistently, you can pretty much bully most, I want to say, other casters out of the lane that don't have any self-healing. Yeah, this is gonna suck. I normally have the one that gives you health whenever you hit them. It's alright. We are just gonna have to play a little bit more careful this game.
Death is the right of all sentient beings.
Yaz is still a very strong character. Probably the most banned character in League right now. You can see me and him are trading into each other fairly well. Didn't even need that flash.
You are a cog in a machine.
Alright, I think we'll take the time to go back, buy Sheen. And we should be caught up to Yaz for his first blood.
Machine can do the killing of
Actually a little bit ahead of him. Let's see how we're doing on not so well. See, normally with this build, I have Bandit and the Lifesteal. So every time I poke him, I get a little bit of gold and health back. And does a decent amount of poke damage because based off of your health, so. we can keep up with our last hitting. We're going to out. Nice interrupt. Yeah, nice. Sorry if I got quiet there. Just concentrating a little bit. I don't think we need to go back yet. We really don't have much money. We are starting to catch up on our CS a little bit. I guess we go ahead and push lane. Deny the goal to Yaz. Dang, I get the last hits in. So Sion, he's an interesting character. He doesn't seem to see a lot of pro play from what I hear. I guess there are characters that do his job better. He can be very disruptive, but he's not a tank. He can be played like a bruiser, but characters like Gnosis probably do the job better. But I like it. He's a lot of poke, and I find I can win lane on him fairly often. He gets fairly tanky. He, to me, is a character that kind of pushes people out of fights, chases down squishier characters. And I mean, he has some great health scaling late game. Every minion you kill increases maximum health by 2 for smaller minions and 10 for the larger. Do not know why my ult would not go off. So we are just going to trade even on that. I was spamming on my R button, but maybe I was out of mana. Not quite sure. Anyways, his ult is Unstoppable Onslaught. You charge in a direction. Close up, it's just good for a quick knockup, but long range, it's a complete CC nightmare. At its longest range, it does, at level 1, 1.75, which is long enough to almost completely charge this up, which, if you land it and they don't flash out and get away, is another 2.25 if you get a full charge. So, actually, I think we might go into Rise up top, just so you can see it. Not sure if I got under his skin, or just being really brave, but yeah, it's kind of going crazy on me. So we just shove this in, and then we are going to gank Rise. Now, yeah, we can go ahead and ult from here. And as you can see, just the crowd control you come in with. Was thought about swerving into Riven there, but that kind of a tight corner, you don't really turn well on this character when you're in ult. So I figured we'd just go ahead and pass by, and it worked out because I figured he would start backing off, which he did. So I just kind of aimed it a little bit where he would back into. And as you can see, we're starting now to just completely shut Yaz, from being able to farm correctly. He can't trade into us anymore. We can come in here and actually do some power damage. So this is kind of how I play Sion. Where even with CS, normally I would have a lot more gold because I would be getting gold every time I poke him, or most of the time I poke him. just letting him get a couple of hits in on us, so Shaka keeps pinging that he wants to do the game. Yes, take it. Fortunately, that was an unsuccessful game. Aurelia is losing. We don't have a lot of health, but by the time we get there, our potion can run in a little bit. We probably could get another Rise game.
Why develop further when the prototype achieves?
Take a shot with Dark here. Yeah, he did go back.
Time to let off some steam. People only call prototypes.
That's alright. We'll go back. We'll buy. They'll actually have our gauntlets. These are pretty good on Sion. They give you cooldown reduction. They give you more AoE, which is how I try to play Sion anyways. Ninja Tabby? Yeah, let's go Ninja Tabby.
That's the ticket.
Your turret has been
Bottom apparently getting pushed hard. Maybe I should have been ganking bottom more. Yeah, we're actually losing this game. And that's probably the hardest part about Sion. I don't feel he can carry games as easily late game. Aurelia and Shaka getting pushed in hard. We're gonna go over there and see if we can make any difference. I'm not sure how strong that rise is because we kind of flattened it when we first came by.
Next up.
Wow. Yeah, it's killing them. A very unsuccessful help out equaled us all dying to the Av. Tough seeing Aurelia losing because she's usually good. Aurelia players are just so terrifying. Looks like she's getting, yeah, she's 0 and 4. Shaka is 2 and 3. Our bottom is not doing terribly.
Fight in progress.
We're gonna have to go back to farming. Alright, that's dead gas.
Decommission them first.
Luckily, with all his movement, he can't really get away from me in a straight line. Not if I have ult up, anyways. On minions. Towers.
I am just a good the first time.
Shaka completely messed up my stun there. We're gonna have to go back home. See it's Sion charging up his move. Don't cause him to fight outside of it. Don't tower dive at Sion. Alright, so one nice thing about Sion, his shields are terrifying. He gets his shield equal to 10% of his maximum health, plus 80. It does 12% of the target's maximum health when you explode it.
I am pure.
Secondly, since you're getting so much bonus health, as you can see, we're up to 220. That gets to be quite the big shield. And the cooldown's not too bad. They actually lowered it when they nerfed one of Sion's major items, the Sunfire Cape. You can see Yaz does nothing really to us in that fight, and then we can help secure the kill. We do have a teleport going in bottom. Slow on her. Do miss that other slow.
Double kill.
They say I am just a boot.
Now Sion, unfortunately, is very prone to kiting.
First time.
For all his CC, as the game goes on, it just seems like kiting becomes his biggest problem. So you gotta kind of use that to your advantage. Stay in the middle of team fights. Let your AoE do a lot of the work. Kind of zone people out of areas you don't want them to be in. Great engagement on as Sion. Always do some really good engagement for the team. And worst comes to worst, you can always use your ult to get away. Probably could have got the kill if I ulted into him, but I didn't feel like him getting the kill from the tower.
Death is the right of all sentient beings.
How's our group doing? Hey, we're actually ahead now. So we are 5-3-5, Shaka 3-4-0, 1-4-4. Awesome, we are getting our Lucian fed. I will take that. While you aren't a tank necessarily on Sion, at least not as much as some of the other tanks, you do have a lot of crowd control. Peeling for the squishies, nothing wrong with that. Don't worry about chasing down a kill if you can peel for a squishy. While tanking might not be your main focus, you still want to keep, you still want to allow your damage dealers to have higher damage than yourself to do their damage. If you notice on me, I always try to keep killing stuff with Sion. It helps you scale better. Me beside the whole getting gold in this game, it's just really nice to have. We're actually going right into that. destroy the Lulu. Riven. Okay. Riven's gonna go down. Unfortunately, Aurelia is really not having a good game, so she's not able to do a whole lot. I mean, she dove in with us, she helped take some of that damage, but she did die for it. Their potion's running on us. Back into that. We do have Tom, which I gotta remember. I'm used to having Jinx on our groups. Now, nice thing about time, when you die, you become a pretty big threat. They have to stay here now and finish me off, or I'm going to kill one of them. Allowing at least the Lucian to get away.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Be our next item. And then I like to follow it up with the Hydra. I've heard some people say Hydra's not the greatest on Sion. I just like having that AoE damage. I'm already all about AoE on Sion as it goes. I mean, every one of my moves has an AoE component to it. If you hit a minion, this one's AoE, and the rest are pure AoE.
An enemy has been slain.
And I just want to really force people to decide if they want to stand by me or not. I think we're going to get a nice long ult. Oh my god, she polymorphed me right at the finish. Maybe we should Baron? I don't know what we should do at this point. Yeah, let's go ahead and push that tower. More for max health. Get a little bit more since we leveled there. You can see we can set up a lot of turret shots. Yeah, it's terrifying with Lulu support. Game's definitely not over, but yeah, I'm just gonna try to see if we can ult Yaz and lock him down for the team. Let me see what he's building. Yeah, straight damage. Don't see anybody by Baron. Or, around. I hope they're not Baron. Doing Baron. We
Imagine this planet.
might be able to steal Baron. No. trying to keep them away from my team as much as possible. Jazz finally did make it in there. I think it's going to be too late for them. We could actually get Baron. I guess not.
People only call prototypes when they're scared.
Come on, Aurelia, get out of there.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, not much we could have done on that.
Innate superiority.
We're gonna have to ult. Sit here, try to soak up all of Jin's ult into I don't know if you've seen that, but I had my move charge for if Tom was going to spit him in front of me. Alright, go ahead and hit.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That's healing me. Must have the dragon.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Should probably go for that dragon. As you can see, Jin's moves just kind of bounce off my shield. Nice attempt by him, but he ain't gonna do much on time. This is gonna be a nice chunk of damage increase. It's gonna give us a lot more attack power, helping us scale a little bit better. I probably want to get. I think we can go for Warmogs.
I do not tire. I do not bleed.
Warmogs work pretty well. It works great with our shield. Increases our damage with our Titanic Hydra. Yeah, it's a lot of extra damage to the enemy team.
Greater than form.
Enemy has been slain.
Nice job. Yep.
I derive
Surprised me if they were on Baron, honestly.
this.
We actually don't have any of our heavy damage dealers, just me. Yeah, nope. Nope. Don't want to do it. Didn't realize it was me, Sivir, and Tom. We'll stick with the ADC.
There is no Fight in progress.
I think Lucian is trying to push and farm up some item.
I have a one-track mind.
Kind of in that awkward stage with nothing going on.
I will tear the metal.
Their team's grouped, we are not. Their team wanting to call the fight. I really don't want to do it without Lucian. He's just farming. He must be close to some item.
Why develop further when the prototype achieves perfection?
Might be able to pick up a kill on somebody if they're alone. Looks like you got.
All are obsolete, but me. My gaze never falls upon you. I am more than the sum of these crude parts.
This is a very awkward, long, like, quiet moment. Like that's back out. You actually use our ult to stop Riven from going near Lucian. And that should be game at this point. You're gonna see one thing, Sion with this build does not care about turrets at all. Get some shield back often enough. Get my potion running. Get the enemy team staggered now. And that will be the game. So we had a little bit of trouble there. The team wasn't doing good early on. We did not have the right setup that I'm used to, but we still managed to pull that off. I'll probably put one more video up against Sion mid, against an actually caster later on, since we were up against the Yaz, and you can see that in top all the time. Let's take a quick look at the stats. So we were 9-6-19. We did get an A-. Gold, we weren't too bad, actually. Let's see. We did alright damage to champions. Aurelia did less, just as much or around as much as Tom. So we definitely had to carry her. It looks like their Riven wasn't doing too hot that game. Not sure what's up there. I believe I think that takes shielded into account. You can see we soaked up a lot of damage. We actually even soaked up more than Tom, and Tom is tanky as hell. So, yeah, our gold, we did good. The only one that beat us on gold was Lucian, and he farmed like crazy that last part. Anyways, that's going to do it for our game as Sion. My name is Kirby Mine. I'll see y'all in the next episode now. Take care.